And so guys, welcome. So the video I decided to cut to because of space and data consumption and time as well, and there's no sense in having a long video. And so let's deal with this particular one. Let's deal with it. How many angle are we having? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, octagon. This is just 8 angles. And so you just click on your Bezier tool. Just click on your Bezier to change the color so that it will be visible. You can see that we can't even see the you can see that we can't even see the color on the top, you see, until you bring it out. So you have to change the color. You change the color, and so let's reduce the size. Let's reduce it. Okay, fine. Now we have what we want. So click on this, then don't forget you can always zoom. And so you bring this up. Here. You bring this up. Always consider your point. The points are the main stuff you guys need to know. Just know where the points are. No matter the shapes, just get the points and take your control or take your Bezier point to it. So what do I say about the relationship between Bezier curve and the control polygon? Once they are on a straight line, like once the control polygon is on it, once it is on it, it's a function. You can see that this is not perfectly on it. You can see it is coming out of here. It is not perfectly on it. So what do? We work on it. Once we work on it, we balance it to balance it up. Okay, fine. Okay, I think we get what we want. And so where is the front and where is the back? So to get that, you look at the arrow. This is the arrow. The arrow is trying to show you the direction. So where do you tap? You tap here. Now let me tell you what I was trying to say the other time. So now let's assume you don't know the front or the back, and this is where you want to tap on. This is where you want the next stuff to be. This is where you want it to be, right? But you don't know that there is front and back. So and then you tap here. You see what you've caused. you see the mistake. That's why I said always take a look at the front or the back. Always take note of it. This is the next place to tap, and then we can go like this. We can go in this format. Are you getting it? Why are we going in this format? Is because we know the direction of the arrow. But I think we don't know the direction of the arrow. We might be trying to follow this direction, which is wrong. Hope you are getting that. And so because of the arrow is trying to tell us that okay, the next Bezier curve you will need, this is where you will tap. And so let us zoom. And so you click on this. Yeah, you take it to the point you need it. So you can work on this. You can work on this as well. And so you can see we are balancing it up again. And let me tell you one thing. Once you clicked on this, as far as your tap is away from the point, that is as long as your Bezier curve will be. Now take a look at it. You see that it is very long because this is where I tapped on. This is where I tap. And so now that is the length of your Bezier curve. And the reason is because these things are computers. They can't let me just say they can't work on their own. Fine, we talk about automation, the process whereby a computer will do some stuff on its own. But when it comes to human, like users will or users will, the instructions you give to your stuff, to your computer, is what it will follow. If you ask it to go, it will go. If you ask it to come, it will come. And so the same thing is applicable here. Once you tap on it, that okay, this is where I want it, even if you tap at the top like this, that is where it will go. and that is because that's the instruction. And so it is you that will know that, okay, this is the point I am, and then where's the next point, and then you tapped on the next point. You tapped on the next point. Fine, it might not be precise, but you can move it there, right? So you just click on it. You just clicked on it, and then you can work it out yourself. You can work it out yourself. And so let me speed it up for you guys. Let me speed it up for you guys. And so look at this area. We still have two edges. We have to join from here. We have to join from here to here, and then from here to here. And so it is, we can't pick, we can't use this tool now. We can't use this tool now. We can't use it. Fine, we can use it. It will join, but it won't make sense. Now let me show you how. Let me show you. Take a look at it. Sorry, some kind of mistakes. I was thinking what it was. God, I was thinking what it was. Okay, so sorry about that. So let me rush it up, and then let me rush it up. I was trying to show you guys something. I don't know what the mistake was, but yeah. I don't know what the mistake was. So the more you practice, the more you get it. The more you practice, the more you get it. And so you come up with another type of skill that is very very mad on its own. You come out with some. I should have joined it from here, like close it up, clicked on this and start working on it. But no, because of you guys, I just let me just keep on tapping. Let me just keep on tapping so that you guys can get it. I know you've gotten it already, but yeah, fine. Let me just keep on tapping, and okay, so that is where we get to. It's like that's where we were before. Is that English correct? That is where we were. I don't know. I'm not the English type. I'll be pure Yoruba boy. So to well with English. If that is where we were, if that is where we are, I don't care. So at least, and so so this is where we were. Okay, so this is where we stopped, and so what I was trying to show you is that actually I can join it together from here. I can join it together, and then I will use these two to fix it. I will use this particular tool. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I will use this tool. To fix it. So how will I do that? You just take a look at the arrow, see where the arrow is pointing, and so you just tapped on it. You can see it has given me another edge, so you just come here and then start working on it. I've done that when I wanted to rush that stuff, so when I was rushing it up, so you just work on it, boom, and there we go, and there we go. And so we are out, we are done already. So we are done with that shape. So you just increase the opacity, change the stroke color to the color of the object. What's the okay, let's change the stroke color to black, and let's change the object color to black as well. And so boom, there we go, we are done already. And so can you see we have same shape, and so that's that about that. Let's delete this one, let's delete it out. Let's work on this. It's like it's a bit complex, like it's just like joining, it's just like it's more like a complex shape. And so let's work on it. So toggle your Bezier to change the color. Let's use this color this time, so that it won't be like. And so just, those edges, look at those edges, they are very very small. So you just reduce the scale, the length, you just reduce it. And so where should we start? Okay, let's start from here, the usual place, the normal place. Let's just put it here. Let's see if we are okay. Let's just put it here. Fine. Okay, so where's the next edge on the object? This is the next edge. You just place it here, and then you can balance it up with your control polygon. You can balance it up. Don't forget, look at this, the next edge. This is the next edge, right? This is the next edge. You can see that the length is very very small. The length, you can see the length. Sorry, you can see the length is a bit small, so you won't tap very long, like you won't tap far away, so you can zoom. Okay, I think that's the last one. So you just tap a little bit, you see. And so here you have to be very very conscious so that you won't do rubbish. So you just, yeah, just let's bring it. So you just look at it, and then you can tap on the next edge. So you just have to be considerate. Just always put the points, the edges at your mind, even if it is curve. I will deal with that. And so the next, so you see that this one is very small. You just tap on it, not very far away from it, and then you work on it. And then the next, you tap here, and then you work on it. And so the next edge, you tap. Okay, sorry, you tap on it, so you can. Oh, sorry. Don't forget, your control polygon is very very important. It's very very important. Go and practice it. The more you practice, the more you know, so that you will know at a particular control polygon, you will know where to put your hand. Anytime you are controlling, anytime you are working on it. Because if you are working on this particular polygon, if you don't know, if you put your finger as well, you'll be controlling another polygon. And so if you keep on practicing, you will know where to put your hand in terms of control polygons control. And so you just start on the next edge. And so tap on the next edge. Don't forget, before you tap on edge, make sure you've clicked on this point adder, this addition stuff. Just click on it. Make sure it is there. Anytime you want to use your control polygon, you tap here. Anytime you want to use your control polygon, you tap here. Anytime you want to add another edge, you tap here. Hope you are getting that. So let me change the color this time. Is like we've been using. Oh, fine. And so the next one, you just tap, boom. And so the next one. Okay, so let's join it from here. We have 2 points. We have 2 points. Firstly, we can tap here, and then we will join it by clicking on these two. We tap here. We can, first of all, we tap on the Bezier tool adder, curve, Bezier curve adder, and you click here, and then you can join it. But I would just want us to use this before we moved on. So once we use this, we will use this. I just want it to be very, very short for us. So let us just join it from there. You see, we've joined it, and so let us use this tool. Oh, sorry. So let's use it. So now you can work on it. And so it's like we are done. So you increase the opacity, change the stroke color. What's this? You can increase the stroke, you can reduce it. And so the curve, the stroke is in curve. So let's change it to sharp so that it will fit the object we are working on. So let's change the color to black, while we change the object color to black as well. So I guess we are done. Okay, yeah, good to go. A little difference, but that's because that's what we. Okay, let's change that. Let's see. No, edit. Let's change it to where it was before. No, edit. So let's tap here. Let's zoom. Okay, let's reduce the stroke. Okay, so we should have a perfect edge now. Okay, so now we have a perfect edge. Can you see? So I'm sure you guys get what I'm trying to do here. You guys have gotten what I'm trying to do. So the next one, okay, let's work on this. Why is it like this? Let me choose another shape. Let's change the color. So let's have our Bezier to this time around. Let's change the color. And so in this particular place, you create point yourself. There is no point here. This is just a circumference. No points. So you create point yourself. So how do you create the point? You toggle your grid lines. You bring it here. Okay, fine, this one is there already. Okay, they are there already. And so you start working. So let's reduce. Do we need to reduce the length? I don't think so. So let's start working. And so let's start working. You can zoom. I will show you two ways to this. Actually, this is one way. The other way is very, very simple, and I'm sure you will like it. But yeah, let's at least record this class. Every stuff must be taught. And so you tap on the next place, so you feel it. Oh, sorry. Hope this video is not getting long. I don't know. And so what do? Tap on the next stuff, and then you work on it. And so you join it together from there, and so you can work on it. So you can just increase the opacity. I just want to try to increase the opacity, and boom, change the color. Boom, you have what you need. You have what you need. So let me delete it and give you the fast method I use. So you just tap on it, change the color, and so directly you join it together. And then you start like this. You start using them to form whatever you want to use them to form. You bring it to here, and then you start using it to form. Whatever you want to use it to form. I think this is faster than using the grid line. I'm seriously behind the time. 21 minutes. This is gonna I will try to compress it though. And so you can work on this, and then you can work on this to increase the opacity. And boom, you have it. It's not a perfect shape because I'm in hurry. So let's delete this, and then let's delete this. So should we work on the rest? No. So I think that's all. I think you guys really understand it like that. And so in the next video we'll be having complex shapes, all these add shapes, joining two simple shapes together. And so to the next class, guys.